Hello and welcome to my channel. If it is your first time stopping by, hi, my name is Allie. I will have vlogs coming out. I have to edit all my footage because it's been a couple days. We just got back from Disneyland in California and partaking in the 70th anniversary specialties. It was such an amazing time. There was a lot of magic moment things that happened, and I'm going to save all that, I think, for a different video. This video is just going to be my haul of everything I bought while I was on the trip. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be posting this before or after all my vlogs come out. So we'll see what happens. My thought process is to possibly put it before, or I may just wait until after. I mean, yeah, you won't really see in any of the vlogs what I got. So I don't know. Whenever this comes out is when it comes out, and you'll see it. So let me get started with the first thing I wanted to show you that was very securely wrapped because of having to put it in a suitcase and fly it home. But this was literally in my cart in the Shop Disney app. But I was like, well, dang, I could just buy it now, save on tax and ship, well, not tax, but shipping, and I can have it immediately. The only problem is, will it make the trip home safely? And yes, it did. And this is absolutely gorgeous. I have a pin that is very similar to this. It is Cinderella in a very large glass globe, and it has the 75th emblem here to commemorate her 75th anniversary. And this is when she's singing for cleaning. It's Sweet Nightingale. I think that's a song, right? That she sings during that scene. And I just love it. She's got the bubble and she's looking at her reflection in here. This almost looks like grapes in here, but I know it's supposed to be like soap suds coming out of a bucket that she's using to mop. So, but yeah, you can see by my hand, this is like a huge, huge glass ball. And then a very cute base that it's on with the C for Cinderella. And all these little blingy things along the bottom. And does it say anything? No, it just has a little thing here. But yeah, I was really happy to find this because most of my ornaments, I'm going to sit back down. Most of my ornaments that are really like fragile like this, I will not put them on the Christmas tree. I literally just display them on this shelf unit, and that's what I'm going to do with this as well. It will not ever be going on a tree because I don't want anything to happen to it. Okay, next items. Okay, these I really wanted to show you because, like I said, it's been a few days and I want to finish eating these, and I'm like, I need to share it with everybody so you can see what I got. But of course I picked up my beloved churro popcorn. And this is opened a little. I've ate some that was in here, so this was a much fuller bag. But I was like, I gotta hurry up and film this video because I want to finish eating these. And this one is, so the churro one's great. It really does taste like cinnamon sugar churro. You can only eat so much of it though because it's very, very sweet. And it'll almost be overwhelming if you eat a lot of it. But this one, I could eat literally a bunch of. It was sweet, but it was amazing. And it's their caramel corn flavor here. And it is really great caramel corn. Both these are amazing. And I actually made, like, I'm very much of a lists kind of person. So, you know, you can make like notes on your phone, and you've got like, I've got this little app that I can literally do kind of almost like a spreadsheet, and I just do like little check boxes or I number them. And I had lists for everything. Pictures I wanted to take, rides I wanted to ride, souvenirs I wanted to buy, and food I wanted to try and or slash buy. And the churro popcorn was on there for sure. And the caramel was a nice surprise, but yeah, that one was on there, and I was really thrilled to be able to get those and enjoy a little piece of Disneyland still after we've been home. Okay, a couple more things to share. So this next item, I was literally like, I thought no way with it being mid-July that this was going to be in the park or at any of the stores. And this is something that I always love to have every year, but most people that I ask if they can pick it up for me, like by the time they've gone to the store, it's not there. So I was really surprised this was there. But I got a 2026 calendar for Disneyland, and it has all the different some pictures of the park on the back here. I love this. I only had this one other year, and it was like one of the years that we went to Disneyland. I think it was in 2016, I think was the last time that I had one of these calendars, Disney calendar, or was it 2021? I can't remember, but it was one of those 2 years, because those are the only 2 trips I've taken in like the last 10 years, aside from this one. So I was really thrilled to be able to find this calendar. I told my husband, I'm like, oh, I have this on my list, but I'll probably never see it. And we were looking at something else, and I happened to glance over. I said, oh my God, look, it's here. So very happy and excited to be able to get the calendar for next year. It will be going up right here in my studio. And of course, for the free souvenirs, I picked up park maps, a few of them from each park. I think I'm going to be sending one of these to a couple of friends. So hopefully by the time this comes out, they've already got their packages. I'm also going to share a couple things that I did buy for a couple friends. So again, hopefully they will not, that this video will go out well long after I've sent these off to them. So we went into like the Disneyland, or no, was it the Wonderground Gallery? They have 2 shops. The Wonderground Gallery is in downtown Disney, and then they have a store called Disneyana. When you first walk into Main Street on the right-hand side, it's the first store. It used to be a bank back in the day, where they have these Wonderground Gallery pieces. And if you remember my video from a few years back, I bought like a couple Cinderella pieces from that place, and I saw this one. Hopefully the glare is not going to be too bad with this plastic. But I saw Mr. Toad, and he doesn't get enough love. So I was like, oh my gosh, I love Mr. Toad. I love that ride. And so I do have a couple pins of this. So I had to pick this up. So I'm adding this to my collection. Now this one I got from my friend Heather. And she loves Beauty and the Beast. And this was a very pretty rendition of it. And I figure she can put this in a little 5x7 frame and hang it up somewhere in her house. So I thought that was really cool, and I was really excited to find that and be able to get the one for me and the other one for her. This next item, I actually had been talking to someone for almost a year, that when this day approached, when the actual anniversary on July 17th approached, I wanted one of those pins that actually has the date, July 17th, 2025, and showing the commemorative anniversary. And she was going to get it for me, and I was literally talking to her while I was there on my trip, and I was there only a couple days after the 17th, and I found it in the store. So I literally just picked one up for myself, and I was like, you don't have to get it for me when someone gets it to you. I already got it. So they had a ton of them, which I was surprised. I was like, there's no way these are going to be in the park still. So I got this for myself. I'm very excited. It has the anniversary info on here. And I also got one from my friend Judy, who also is the Disney vendor that you see in a lot of different events I go to, like the Disneyana event and all that. And I'm pretty sure she did not have anybody get her one of these. So I'm going to be sending that to her as just a little special, extra special gift. Now, the rest of these are all pins that I got. So let me get this little stack out here, and I will show you. Actually, I'm going to show you the one that's not for me, and then I'll save everything else for me. So my friend Nina, she saw the new Stitch movie, and she is just so into Stitch. She texts me and she's like, I just want to get Stitch merch right now. I'm just so in love with Stitch. So I was really trying to find her a pin that actually said Disneyland on it with Stitch, and they did not have any. So I ended up picking this one up for her, and it just says 2025, and it's got Stitch on it, which will kind of commemorate that she saw the movie this year, and also that I went to Disneyland and got this for her. So that'll just have to be a memory that she keeps with her. Okay, here are the other ones I got, sticking with the 2025. So I love these spinner pins. This is the 2025, and you can kind of spin it to show any of these different characters. Normally it holds it on the top. This one's kind of flipping around, but you can move these around. And I have been collecting these specific type of pins with these spinners since the early 2000s. So I was really happy to find this one, because I don't think they had it on my last trip in 2021. And they used to make magnets that were this exact same way, where you could, it looked exactly like this, but instead of it being a pin, it was an actual magnet. And they did not have anything like that. And there was only one 2025 magnet that they had, and I just really didn't care for it, unfortunately. But that's, you know, I usually always picked up one of those too, but I was at least happy to find the spinner pin. Okay, now this next one, I love the Haunted Mansion and the Hatbox Ghost. And I saw this, and since Muppets is really part of my childhood, and I know they are now no longer in the parks, in one area of the park anymore, I was like, I pointed this out to my husband. He's like, oh my gosh, you have to get that. So it's got Fozzie Bear as the Hatbox Ghost and Kermit sitting next to him in a doom buggy, and I just think this is precious. And I'm sure it glows in the dark. By the way it looks, I can tell it does. So I thought that was really cool. And this is my last pin and item. I'm pretty sure that's everything I got. I didn't go crazy. I wanted to just, I spent a lot on food too, because I tried a lot of the food items, which you'll have seen in my vlogs. But this was really special because we watch a ton of Disney vlogs, okay? Disneyland and Disney World. And we have seen so many people get on the Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and this was our very first time ever experiencing it, and we actually got to ride it twice on our trip. So of course, my husband even asked, he's like, did they have a pin on it? And I said, oh yeah, I already got it. So I had to pick up this Mickey Minnie Runaway Railway pin, and it's very similar to kind of like the poster and the outside and the ride itself, and it's got like a little dangly thing down here. I think it's some of the characters. Yeah, it's some of the other characters. So this of course had to come home with me. So all in all, an amazing trip. Some really great items. Like I said, I didn't really want to go overboard. I'm trying to kind of be selective and not get too much more things to fill this room. Pins that luckily are very small, so I can, you know, move some things around and put those up there. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this haul from Disneyland. And if I do make this my last video in the whole like vlog series, thank you for coming along and watching all my vlogs. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any of the items in the that I've shared in this video. And also don't forget to go below and check the description of my video, because I always put stuff in there. I do have the YouTube club. I always forget to promote that, the membership club. It is linked down below. And I'm also created a Patreon page, and once I get that completely set up, I'll be adding that to my description below as well. If you haven't already done so, please do hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your notification bell on so you don't miss any time I post a video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.